and welcome back. You might see my cat is trying to sabotage me. Oh, did not expect that lid to fall off, but my cat is here. Okay, anyways, Kai is here. I am here. Welcome to the vlog series where basically I'm making my own comic. Bro's been in production for so long. Anyways, we're on page 31. So this is kind of what I have to do today. I did like some of the word bubbles like in the last video. So in this video I have to do the word bubbles, like complete it. I did the text and stuff. I don't know if you can hear my other cat. He's trying to go to sleep. There's 3 of them here today. Anyways, because it is a really hot day, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the type of vlog where I sort of like meet you at every stage. That way I can watch stuff as I do it. I also, basically, the reason why you haven't seen me on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, despite those being my like comic making days, is because I didn't get the editing for this week's video done on Sunday. Whoops, I just like twirled it away. I don't know if you saw. My cat is very interesting. This is very distracting, this situation that I have here. Oh, okay. Okay, so again, this one is the distraction over here. To be honest, I've been distracting her as well. Anyways, so where was I? I forgot what I was saying. Yes, the reason that I didn't complete it, no, what was I saying? Anyways, I didn't complete editing the vlog over here, so I did it there and there and there. And yeah, I completed it on Wednesday, which was yesterday, and I managed to export it today. And I'm gonna do the thumbnail and then the line art, and then I'll come back to you. Maybe I'll do the word bubbles as well, though. Like, part of me is like I should record more today because like I don't really have that much footage, you know what I mean? But then I'm like, I could record tomorrow, even though tomorrow's like gonna be my day off / editing day. But yeah, we'll see how much footage I have. Maybe I will come back at the coloring stage. Maybe I'll be less distracted. Meow meow. Maybe I'll be little bit more distracted. I mean, less distracted then. But yeah, I will see you in like 2 minutes, in 2 seconds. And we're like, bye. Boo. So we're back and it is raining outside. I think, I don't know if you can tell. It's like gloomy slightly. You can see the glowingness of it. Ooh. Anyways, I've done the word bubbles. I haven't done the line art yet, like completing it and sort of refining it, because like, what is that? That's more of a sketch. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go on to doing the thin. I'm gonna go on to refining the line art, and then my throat is really dry. I don't know what is going on. It's actually really pretty outside. It's like a misty, sort of like foggy. Things have like a misty silhouette, but it's also sort of bright. But I think by the time I come back with the line art done, it might be sunset. Maybe not. But definitely by the time when I come back with the coloring, that's something. Anyways, I'm kind of preferring the fact that this is going to be a shorter vlog, just because it means less time editing, because I spent 3 days. Even though I do like it, I like yapping whilst I'm doing stuff, but it's just the editing sometimes just takes so much more longer. If you can hear that, my cat is using the bathroom. Sorry. But anyway, see you in like 2 seconds. Bye. Ooh, I forgot that the mic's this way. Sorry. Let me just sup mic. I decided to bring the mic here. I don't know how that's gonna affect your life, but hopefully it's in a good way. If you could maybe tell, maybe because I'm wearing something different, it is the next day. I feel like this is a dangerous place for the mic, you know what I mean? Like, there's just too much going on. Hopefully that's better. Anyways, today's Friday, which technically is always supposed to be my off day, but I'm always supposed to be, well, not supposed to be behind, but I am, type of thing. So those things were done. I just did not tick them off. Anyways, there's a lot here that needs to be done, but main thing is that yesterday I did the line art and I started the coloring. Have not finished the coloring, but I want to go over the coloring with you. I don't want to do it at the same time with you, you know what I mean? Because no offense, yeah. Oh my gosh, this was on charge the whole time. RIP the battery. I'll show you how the sort of, why is this so dull? Maybe because it's so bright. Let's bring you down. Okay, so here is the sort of like liner plus the thing. So, you know, but, oh, he's adorable. And then she's like, oh, he's a stray because she doesn't like him. Oh, you might notice the subtle color change. So I decided to add that, like a color change. I know it's very hard to see because of the thing, but like pay attention to this color and then look at that color. That. You see? It's like slightly more bluer, but that's more so because like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Wait one sec. My cat is just trying to have a go at my trouser because you know the ribbony thing that you man like hangers on? Bro's just going at it. Wait one sec. That's not for you, sir. By the way, the washing machine already ripped that trouser really badly, like by its belt. It was so sad actually, but it was user error because I like, you know, stuffed it too much. Anyways, the reason why this is going a bit more bluer, as you can see, that's like the layer that has the blue, is because this scene takes place in the pet shop. And I was thinking, because I haven't what do you call it, described the pet shop yet. Oh no, he's trying to look for the ribbon again. I just folded the trouser in on itself so he wouldn't like see it, and now he's confused. No, what? Don't claw him. Okay, he's given up. Live commentary here, people. Anyways, so this scene takes place in the pet shop. A lot of scenes take place in the pet shop. I don't know if you're coming in the way of me and the mic now, sorry. Anyways, so a lot of scenes do take place in the pet shop, so I think it would be nice for it to, like, can you just... Okay, fine, I'll touch this layer. Because a lot of scenes take place in the pet shop, I think it would be like a nice change to just like change it. As I was saying before I got really interrupted by my cat and a family member, there's a lot of scenes that take place in the pet shop, and I was thinking maybe the background color should like change with the setting. And I think the grey is more so... I just spat, I don't know if you saw. Hopefully not, but anyways, I feel like this grey color at the top here is very like Laura centric, if that makes sense. Like I feel like if a scene's very Laura centric or Laura heavy, that would be like the color to use, and then the rest is kind of more so like location based. So like I feel like there might be a different one in school, but then also with school it might depend on whether or not Laura's there. Did you just see that? Like the clouds came, dramatic lighting change. At school, if it's a more Laura centric scene, it might have that color. But yeah, I swatched them down below. I don't know if you can see the difference between the two. Like mildly different, but I think that's what I'll go with going forward with this book. Anyways, so that's the liner done. I colored the liner in and I did some other coloring. I think I might change it a bit, tweak it a bit, because the background, like I don't know, maybe I want to like outline this in a bit more of a darker shade so that it just looks more, you know, like there's a difference. Like this seems very standard Laura looking, but then this not so much. But I think it's just because of the blue in the background, obviously, and like if I change the colors of the liner then it'll be okay. But yeah, so that's just stuff. If you want to see how the background looks like, because basically for these locations I do want to do like splash art and then show them off, kind of like, because again it's written as a novel, thingied as a thing, majig, you know what I mean. It's written as a novel, it's portrayed as a comic, thus it's very like text heavy and stuff. Yeah, so for a lot of the locations there's a lot of description, so I don't want to get rid of the description. Instead I just want to incorporate that into like the splash art. So I'll show you the splash art which I've previously shown in different labs, but the way YouTube analytics work and how what it's telling me. Oh my gosh, there's like a wire on top of you, sorry. Anyways, what YouTube Studios is telling me is that there's a lot of new people watching my content, so subscribe. I hardly ever say that, which is something I've noticed, but well, we're saying it today. Breaking tradition. So I'll show you that, and I'll show you like a different example of like when I did that. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of this artwork done today, but then that way at least you have like the dopamine hit of the splash art, you know what I mean? At least I'm providing for you. Either I'm gonna sign off right now, or I come back after the art is finished, which I might. So hold your horses, but let me show you the splash art. So this is the splash art that I'll be using. So like everything, like obviously I've drawn, but this is more like my illustrative style than thingy. But for example, that is like, the pixels are thingy for the windows, they're like transparent, so that way I can put like any sort of background depending on the time of day, that type of thing. There's light coming in, there's the light, that light, So this is how it looks like with the lights off, and then this is with the upstairs lighting on, and this is kind of how it's gonna look, because it's like sort of, this scene is setting, blah, it takes place in like an autumnal morning where like everything's dark, sunset's very late, I mean sunrise is very late, so they've still got the lights on, but the light is kind of shining in from the outside. But yeah, so that's kind of the vibes for this scene. But now I'm gonna show you like a couple of pages where I implemented that. So hold on, wait a second, wait a sec. So like for example, this one, this is the splash art that I used here. I also used it here with the description bit. So like as you can see, it's like blah, blah, blah. This is like the only page that I've done a mistake on, where like usually my pages end properly and they don't continue, but this part continues this part. It would be a problem, I think, with page layout, but either way, I think if I was to turn this into a book, like page layout wise, it would be very difficult to convert. But I don't know, I've got like pages with the art and with the text on its own for a traditional version, like if need be, but for now that's like not on the table. But anyways, that's like how I've laid it out. That's probably how I'll use the splash art, and then just like, you know, add it, as well as like the text, the explaining text, the description is what I meant. I don't really have much to say. Anyways, so I'm gonna go on to just doing the colouring, and then I might come back to you and end this vlog, or this might be the end. So if this is the end, bye, but if not, I'll see you in 2 seconds. So like probably half an hour, not half an hour, like half of the day for me, you know, a couple of hours out. Probably. Do I want to continue this vlog? I think I'm going to continue this vlog. And then, but you know what? I actually like the small ones because they're easy to edit. But then I also really like the long ones where I'm like yapping at you. So I think it just depends on the day, on the vibe. But yeah. See ya. Bye. 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 Bye.